he done made it to star of the day.
Raptors last fight was over. Raptors last fight was over. Raptors last fight was over. Got caught quick with a right hand. Just like that.
That was
The hand speed and already a difference maker in this fight. Is Floyd Schofield about to take off the superstardom if he can blast out Farmer here in round one? And he's
over.
down again.
It's over. That was a
Much away from being finished. Williams and Pena couldn't do the job. Floyd Schofield.
What's up, Tell 'em gang? It's your boy 2Times, and I'm back with another boxing session. Man, I know y'all seen the highlights. It wasn't too much to highlight because it was over in the first round. Yes, I know I was wrong. 2Times Tell 'em was wrong. But mind you, I only give y'all picks on upsets, bro. I'm just showing y'all the upset. That's all I did. I need people to remember that. I bet upset. I don't bet Tank to knock Lamont Roach out for $1,000 to make $1,010. That's not the bets that I tell y'all to make. I tell y'all to bet Lamont Roach to go the distance and edge out a win against Gervonta Davis. That's the bets I tell y'all to make. Because those underdogs bets, those upset bets, that's where you make the money at. Last night, Avius Griffin, right? Versus Paul Rodriguez. I'm talking about Paul. Versus Julian Rodriguez. That was a good-ass fight, bro. And I told y'all, Hammer Hands was going to knock Avius Griffin out. Avius Griffin, I'm from the hood. I be murdered. I ain't scared of you. Woo-woo. I'm like, man, that boy Avius Griffin ain't going to be able to make it 12. He ain't going to be able to go 12. He ain't going to be able to go to 12 with no real fighter. Julian Rodriguez is a real fighter. If you know who Julian Rodriguez is, come on now. I know who Julian Rodriguez is. He's the one who beat Tank in the amateurs. He beat Tank in the amateurs. He lost to Pedraza. Shaky win. Honestly, I was watching Julian Rodriguez, and I know Tank will knock his ass out now. Tank will knock his ass out now for sure. But he just wasn't throwing enough combinations. He was hit, and he hit hard, but he don't hit that hard. You see what I'm saying? Tank, I think, got the best one-punch knockout power. He got good punch power. Like, he know how to throw that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Crawford, it's kind of like that, too. Terrence Crawford don't usually knock people out with one punch. He kind of like accumulation of punches. Like, he remind me more of a Hammer Hands. Like, Hammer Hands hit you 1-2. It's like you wearing them down, and then he hit you with that big one. Boom! Because if you ever see Terrence Crawford punches, they never like big loaded up punches, and he throwing them from all the way back like some Deontay Wilder shit. And if you ever see Tank, he don't do that either. But he just got that quick, perfect punch, and he just went around on one punch, which was his problem against Lamont Roach. I digress. Floyd Schofield, Tevin Farmer. I was wrong about the fight, y'all. I bet it a draw. And I bet Floyd, and I bet Tevin Farmer. I didn't even bet Floyd Schofield to win because the odds of betting Floyd Schofield to win wasn't really that I had to bet $1,000 on a knockout to actually make some money picking around bet. I don't like betting like that, y'all. I don't like picking around like, oh, Floyd Schofield gonna knock him out in the first. I hate people who try to. I might say he'll knock him out before 8, but I don't even know that. I don't even like going like that. I like to bet the underdog. Okay, Paul. You call this man Paul. Julian Rodriguez versus Avius Griffin. I look at Avius Griffin. I know he ain't never been tested. And I look at Rodriguez and know where he come from, how he cut. So I'm like, I don't think Avius will be able to hold up. And what happened in that fight? Avius Griffin learned early, but second round that Rodriguez can hurt his ass, and he stood cautious the whole time. He didn't fight his fight. If he had stayed trying to hurt him, he could have beat Julian. He could have beat Julian just for the simple fact that he hurt him a couple times, but he couldn't finish him. He was still scared of what was coming back. He was scared of what Hammer Hands had coming back. Floyd Schofield came through and he demolished Tevin Farmer first round. I think Tevin Farmer was way too confident. People saying Tevin Farmer was drained. I can't say Tevin Farmer was drained. Tevin had to make weight just like Floyd had to make weight. They both found out about the fight around the same time, so they both was good. He just got off a fight with Zepeda not too long ago. So he's been in the gym. I see Tevin Farmer in the gym all the time with Coach Mustafa. I see him in the gym all the time. I follow him. I know what's going on. Tevin Farmer, that's why I was like, Tevin Farmer is due for a win. See, my whole reason, I'm going to tell y'all why I said that too. I'm going to give y'all backing on why I said that. Then I'm going to let y'all, we're going to go into the Shakur and Floyd Schofield. The reason why I said that Schofield was going to probably lose because he didn't fight Shakur. He didn't get that fight in. And his last fight with Renee, he wasn't tested enough, like, after. Like, I wanted to see him, I wanted to see him in something after that. You know what I'm saying? To see really where he was at. I wanted to see him in a step up. I feel like Shakur was too much of a step up, and I feel like Tevin was too much of a step up. And obviously, I was wrong. He skipped a couple levels. Now, at the same time, I did say in the last video, what did I say? I said, Zepeda is not him like that. Zepeda is not him like that. I told y'all, Shakur's going to beat Zepeda. Zepeda is not that good. You go 24 rounds with Tevin Farmer, who get knocked out by Floyd Schofield in the first round, in the first minute. 24, not 24, he went 22, whatever. It don't matter. Same thing. You went that long. Devin Haney and Gambosis. Hitches knock him out in 7 rounds, 8 rounds. Devin Haney don't get not one knockdown. He go a whole 2 12-round fights with him for championship for Undisputed. And then y'all sit here in my comment section telling me that Tank ducked Devin and Gambosis for Undisputed. How, nigga? How, nigga, is that? How, nigga, is that if Richard Hitchison come and knock Gambosis' ass out easy, ain't no rematch. Ain't gonna be no rematch. Gambosis want a rematch. I don't know why. I don't even know how Gambosis even get the option to have a rematch. He wasn't champion or nothing. So it's over with for Gambosis. Tevin Farmer, good fight. I'm glad you stepped up, but you was really feeling yourself. You even had me believing you. You all the face off, how you was all in his face. You really had me believe you, and I think you underestimated that kid. You underestimated kid. I underestimated kid too. I'm cool with saying I'm wrong. See, that's a lot of things you boxing analysts don't want to do. Y'all want to try to give extra takes. I was wrong. I said Tevin Farmer was going to win or it was going to be a draw. That's what I said. I thought it was going to be a hard fight for Floyd Schofield. I was wrong. You see that? You see that? Accountability. Move on. I was right about a couple other fights. You know another fight I was wrong about? Jake Paul and Cesar Chavez. I said they're going to draw it. But I knew Jake Paul was going to win. I just figured soon as Cesar Chavez would have enough skills to edge out a victory. I don't know what the hell it was going on in that fight. Like I said, if Julio Cesar Chavez didn't win, that fight was rigged. And I stand on that fight was rigged. I really think that fight was rigged. Julio Cesar Chavez was there for the check. Make as much money as you can against Jake Paul. He was there for the check for sure. Julio Cesar Chavez wasn't even throwing punches. He had too many opportunities to touch Jake. He wasn't throwing punches at all. He was letting Jake do what he wanted to do. He was just blocking. He wasn't doing nothing. He didn't even start throwing punches to what? He threw like 6 punches up into like the 7th round, barely throwing shit. And you could tell he was able to hit Jake. Every time he was ready to throw something, he didn't touch Jake. Bruh, no. And tell me, am I tripping? Deontay Wilder and Jake Paul would be a good fight from what? I don't think that would happen because I don't think you could pay Deontay Wilder to take a loss. That's just me. If you're going to lose, you're going to have to beat him on your own. I don't think you can pay Deontay Wilder to take a loss. I got Jake Paul paying niggas off at this point. Jake Paul paying niggas off. I think Jake Paul got it in the contract. You can't talk about the contract or the fight is canceled. You can't tell people what's up because you ever heard anybody ever bringing up points in the contract when they fight Jake Paul? Nobody ever says nothing about their contract. Anybody else though in any other fight, Tank and Ryan, all that. Oh, you were rehired. You don't hear none of that shit. You don't hear none of that shit from Jake when it's a Jake fight. Jake is paying his way through the sport. And honestly, I'm thinking Jake, I was actually starting to get a little bit of respect for Jake. I'm thinking Jake is actually starting to be a better boxer. But to me, honestly, I think we'll never be able to really know what Jake really is about because he keep on picking these type of opponents. You people who are way past their prime. Cesar Chavez almost 40 years old, ain't falling a while. You pick people that's way past their prime. You pick people who you know you can beat. And I feel like you're paying these niggas off because there's no way you should be Julio Cesar Chavez to me. I feel like you kept it up, but he didn't do nothing. You was hitting Chavez, and Chavez wasn't hurt. Chavez could have bought it to you. If Chavez had bought that intensity to you round 3 or 4 when you first started feeling it, come on, man. I'm not going. Floyd Schofield and Tevin Farmer. Floyd Schofield, you made yourself a motherfucking star. You made your motherfucking ass a star Saturday night. You put the world on as a big platform. Floyd Schofield. I was wrong. No draw, knockout. I told y'all I did not want Floyd Schofield to take a loss right now. Did I not say that? I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's not a draw. I hope Floyd Schofield can pull this fight off because I don't want him to take a loss. He can't afford a loss. And now I'm starting to believe a lot of shit that Senior been saying. Senior been saying I've been going to work with these guys for years in sparring. Hitchens, Stevenson, Tank. I've been fighting these guys and I see what he can do with these guys. I know what level he on. This is what his father been saying. Manager Schofield been boxing since 2. I thought his father was pushing it too much in the fire. Honestly, I thought he was just pushing him into the fire, but no. He know what his son capable of. And now I'm going to start taking Senior word for it because he proved to me last night that Schofield is who he say he is. Schofield don't do too much talking. And you can see in the face-off they was going back and forth and he was, a little bit out of play. He's a fighter. I feel like Schofield was really born and raised as a fighter. You see what I'm saying? He was bred into a fighter. I don't care about the back talk. I don't care about the social media part. I just want to get in there and fight. Y'all not finna sit here and tell me, go watch my old videos. Not finna sit here and convince me that Floyd Schofield dubbed Shakur Stevenson. Why the fuck would Floyd Schofield be scared of Shakur Stevenson? The nigga who ain't knocked shit out. Soon as he get into that, you think Shakur Stevenson was gonna knock Tevin Farmer out? Shakur Stevenson was gonna go 12 rounds with Tevin Farmer, 10 for 10 fight back and forth, but it ain't gonna be like, I'm the best fighter in the world. You're a bitch. If you don't knock Zepeda out, you're a bitch. You're not the best fighter in the world. I wouldn't even say you're a bitch. I'm gonna take that back because I know Shakur Stevenson fans gonna go. They're gonna have their way with me with me for saying that. He's a pure boxer. You're a casual. You don't understand boxing. I'm convinced everybody who love to throw out the casual shit is the main casual. I bet you y'all casual ass didn't pay for the fucking fight last night and watch all those fucking fights on there. I bet you y'all don't know I bet you y'all casual ass don't know who fucking Julian Rodriguez is, Avius Griffin, Curiel. You don't know none of them fighters. You don't know who Ramirez is. Come on now. Let's just y'all don't know who Scrappy is on the undercard. Y'all don't know none of these. Y'all know Scooter Davis. Y'all don't know none of these fighters, but I'm the casual. I'm giving y'all real life. I'm just telling y'all, when I'm telling y'all these things, I'm saying upset alert. You know what upset mean? That means that person was probably gonna win, and we bet that they're not gonna win, that they are gonna win. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm giving y'all, upset alerts. I'm giving y'all upset. This could happen in this fight. Be aware of this happening. I don't go and put $1,000 on these upsets. Avius Griffin versus Julian Rodriguez. Guess how much I put on that? I put what? I'm gonna put the best. I put $7 on it, maybe $7, $8 on it, just to make $114 back. That wasn't shit. I could have, if I really was, if I really wanted to, I probably should have put 20 on it because I was for sure that one was going. That was the one I knew was gonna happen. I was invested. If you ever go watch my old videos, go watch my tutorials, like that's the fight I wanted to see the most. Besides Tevin Farmer, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you go put a little bit on there. I'm gonna put the best slip in there. You go put a little bit on there, and you know what I'm saying, and you make a little money back. I just want to make enough money back to pay for the fight and pay for my drinks and shit and all the shit that I got for the fight. Make my little house back. I'm good. Guess what? Roll that shit over to the next fight week. Next fight week, I got $60, $70 more to pay for the fight. Boom. I got another $34 to bet on the fight. Boom. And I can do it again. I ain't got to make $1 million off the fight. And guess what? When I do make the money, I make the money. And guess what? I do be making the money off a little money. I go and put $10, $15 on a draw. I always bet draws that because every time I say it's going to be a draw, guess what happened? It's a draw and I don't bet it. So I bet the draw. So that's why I'm giving y'all a game on a draw. If you think it's going to be a fair fight, go ahead and bet the draw. I'm not saying go and put $100 million on the draw. I'm not putting $100 million on motherfucking Terence Crawford and Canelo draw. I'm going to put a nice little $30, $40, $50 off my phone on there. You don't got to put no crazy shit on there. I'm going to bet. What I would do is I bet the underdog. So if Terence Crawford is the underdog against Canelo, guess what? I'm betting Terence Crawford to win. If I can't win nothing off Canelo, I'm not betting. I'm not sitting here and going to put $5,000 down on Canelo to make fucking $5,000 and $5,100, $5,700 off or $500. That's just not good business for me. I don't do that shit. I'm a businessman. I'm about the money. It don't make sense. Oh, I will risk fucking $100, take $100 out of my pocket and put it into these underdogs, and then I can make all my money back off this boxing. That's what I do. I don't even like betting. I'm not a bettor. I'm not a gambler. So that's me. That's just me having fun. I'm just having fun, bro. I'm literally just having fun. Please tap in my TikTok. I'm coming on TikTok. I'll be having fun on that bitch. I'm dropping videos on there. I just drop videos on there. I don't even edit them. I just go. I drop videos. It's just my current state, how I'm feeling in boxing. If I'm thinking about some boxing shit, I'm dropping it. I don't care. So tap into my TikTok. That's quick shit. I mean, everybody love me on TikTok. I see why I am handsome. Hey, but no, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. What y'all think about? And no, fuck that. Y'all not finna keep on saying that Shakur, that boy is scared of Shakur. That man was sick. Go watch my old videos. I covered that shit extensively for that month. Daniel Du Bois was sick. There was a whole bunch of shit. Turkey and them silenced Schofield and them and said, y'all can't keep on talking about this and saying that he poisoned you and all that shit. If you go and watch all of the Ring magazine up and coming fights up until that when he was finna fight Padley and all that shit, if you watch Shakur before the fight, He was nervous as fuck. Nervous energy, talking down. Like, why you taking this? So he's sparring Sean Porter. He's sparring all these people. But y'all said he's scared of Shakur. He duck Shakur. Who the fuck would duck Shakur, bro? I will go and fight Shakur right now. I will fight Shakur. I will go. You can put me in the ring with Shakur right now. Right fucking now. I ain't scared. He can knock me out. He can do whatever. I'm not fucking scared to fight Shakur. You give me 6 months to train to fight Shakur, boy, I'll go in there and I bet you Shakur ain't knocking me out. I bet you that with them little ass hands, he ain't finna knock me out. Floyd Schofield, I gotta see that fight. And especially if Shakur go and knock Zepeda out, I really gotta see that fight. Because it ain't no way Tevin Farmer and Zepeda post. But I told y'all, why Shakur chasing Zepeda? Why you chasing that light ass competition? Shakur, he's after greatness. He's trying to fight the best fighters ever. But why are you trying to fight Zepeda, nigga? What? Zepeda is nobody. He don't even hold a fucking title. Why are you trying to fight Zepeda? Why you ain't go fight Raymond Mortaia? Why you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Unify a bit. I understand y'all say he don't want to fight Tank. Whatever. Tank don't want to fight him. Whatever. We ain't even talking about that. Tank will beat Shakur. And if he don't, Shakur is going to be on his wheels the whole way. Come on now. We all know the truth. Y'all not finna hear it. It did. I can't remember the other fighter who got sick last time. It was another fighter who got sick in a card before that in Radar. But Daniel Du Bois got sick. He couldn't fight Joseph Parker. That's why Bacoli came in with the 1 day over just to take the fight. Y'all gotta do y'all research, man. Come on now, do your research. Schofield did not duck. He was dead. He was ready to fight. Everybody would say he was gonna duck. Shakur said that shit. I won't be surprised. And then they were saying they got moles in the camp. People getting their tires stabbed, stolen. Motherfucker stealing shit. He stole his passport. Y'all need to go watch all my old videos. Matter of fact, I'm linking all the old Floyd Schofield videos about that shit in here. I ain't get too many views on them videos. But if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Y'all not finna say he ducked. I understand Shakur Stevenson is the bigger fighter, so when he posts something on X or Instagram, wherever he posts, y'all just take his word for it, y'all run for it. But it's more shit to it. You know, you gotta fucking really connect the dots and follow the shit. I do this YouTube shit, so I gotta connect the dots when I'm giving information about this video. If you subscribe to my YouTube page, you don't gotta fucking subscribe to nobody else, because I'm gonna give you all the inside of everything. I drop every day. I'm giving all the insides of what's going on in boxing. I ain't going. I'm giving all the insides of boxing, period. I'm giving all the elite boxing news. Oh, Shakur said this. Shakur did this. Schofield did this. Schofield got his car broken into today. They cut. I'm letting y'all know this shit because it shows me the build up to the fight. It's why I told y'all Keyshawn ain't gonna never. This fight with this Dale Santos and Keyshawn ain't gonna never happen. I said that because I was looking into the build up of the fight. Why the fuck is Keyshawn and his brothers at the press conference by themselves? They don't got no opponents, but they had their first kickoff press conference like it's, oh, Keyshawn, you made way. You are a new champion. We love you so much. DB3. What the fuck is the challengers? Why the challengers not here? Why we don't get to see no first face off? I said then, don't be surprised this fight don't happen. They use De La Santos' name for clout. What happened? It fight never happened. I feel like they thought De La Santos wasn't gonna be prepared. If De La Santos was more prepared than they thought, Keyshawn thought he was gonna come in 4 pounds off. He thought everybody was gonna take his side over it. And, oh, it's way too good. No, bro, you're a professional. You need to come in on weight. Cut it out. You're the champion. Shakur, Floyd Schofield is not scared of you. Kid Austin is not scared of you. Stop it. He's not. If you better go ahead and impressively beat Zepeda, because this is gonna show that you're not the number one fighter in the world. And then we gotta see you fight Schofield next. Why we don't want to see you fight Schofield next if you beat Zepeda? Even if you beat him 12 rounds or you knock him out, we gotta see you fight Schofield because we gotta understand. You say you the best fighter, fight the best fighters. Who you gonna fight next then? You ain't gonna fight Raymond Mortaia. He might fight Raymond Mortaia next. I can see Shakur fight Mortaia yet next, or I can see him fight Schofield. But hey, ain't Schofield and we got Sam Noakes and Abdullah Mason probably gonna happen next for that open title for Keyshawn. I don't know what's next for Keyshawn. Something gotta happen. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. It's your boy 2 Times Teller, and I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow.